Begin with breaking news out of Franklin County, where a 12-year-old boy was arrested earlier today. Thanks for joining us, everyone, at 4. I'm Chris PISANO.
And I'm Mary Wilson. Greenfield police have arrested the 12-year-old, saying it's in connection with a social media post threatening violence against Greenfield Middle School. They say the boy was taken into custody by police in Chicopee, and he faces a single felony count.
Greenfield police say the boy was arrested without incident. Out of an abundance of caution, they say officers were brought in today to the school so students would feel safe. And we'll have much more on this breaking incident coming up tonight at 6. Now to developing news. A deadly crash just this morning in East Longmeadow is now under investigation.
Western Mass News reporter Paris Dunford joins us live from the scene with the details. Paris.
Chris, Mary, that accident was at this intersection this morning. It was between two cars and a motorcycle. That motorcyclist was taken to the hospital where he died from his injuries. Around 7 a.m. on Friday morning, East Longmeadow police responded to an accident at the intersection of Summers and Pease Road. The crash involving a motorcycle and two other vehicles. The motorcyclist was taken to the hospital where he died from his injuries.
The case is under investigation by members of my Office of State Police as well as members of my motor vehicle fatality team.
The details of the crash have not yet been released, but the district attorney's office will ultimately decide if any charges will be filed.
Very sympathetic that there was a loss of life and other injuries involved in the accident, and the investigation will continue until such time where charges are certainly possible, yet unknown at this point.
Camden District Attorney Anthony Gallooni tells Western Mass News he's seen an uptick in fatal car crashes, a handful just in the past month.
This time of year in particular, as we enter the summer and after school lets out and graduations and proms and those kinds of things, we see a rise in motor vehicle accidents, serious ones and those involving fatalities.
Gallooni says it's more than normal compared to this time in years past, and he wants to remind people to stay sober if you're driving and stay off your phone.
These things happen and they're tragedies, and there's serious potential criminal penalties associated with negligent conduct or somehow deliberate conduct or conduct as a result of being distracted or drugged or drinking.
Now, the identity of the victim and other details about the accident are not being released at this time. But coming up tonight at 6, we speak to an attorney who represents motorcyclists and is a rider himself about his message toward drivers. For now, reporting live in East Longmeadow, Paris Dunford for Western Mass News.